In a viral clip, after she made a foul play, Griner...
Have you ever seen one moment completely flip everything people thought they knew? What happens when a famous athlete is accused of saying something so shocking that the entire internet explodes and fans start questioning one of sport's biggest debates?
Rather controversial. It might be, though we don't know, trash. And
that's exactly what happened after a viral moment involving basketball star Brittney Griner, and people could not stop talking about it. The phrase spreading across social media was, "I'm an adult male." Almost instantly, timelines filled with reactions. Some people believed they heard those exact words, while others argued the clip was unclear and that lip reading can easily be mistaken. No matter which side people were on, the internet went into full debate mode. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Believe it or not, more than 90% of people watching still haven't subscribed. It only takes a second, it's completely free, and it really helps the channel grow. Thanks for all the support. Subscribed already? That's awesome. We truly appreciate it. Now, let's get back to the story.
Fucking white girl. Others have suggested it might be trash and...
The moment happened during an intense game involving rookie sensation Caitlin Clark, whose arrival has brought huge crowds and fresh attention to the WNBA. Emotions were running high, every possession mattered, and cameras were catching every reaction on the court. During one heated exchange, Griner appeared frustrated after a whistle. She clenched her jaw, stared across the court, and a short clip quickly spread online. Soon people on Instagram, X, and other platforms were sharing the video while arguing over what was actually said. Lip readers offered different opinions, reaction channels jumped in, and the algorithm pushed the debate even further. Before long, the conversation had grown far beyond one game. Discussions about gender identity, competitive fairness, and sports rules started showing up everywhere. What may have begun as a few seconds of viral footage quickly became part of a much bigger online argument. Then another topic resurfaced.
We don't know what she's mouthing, but she seems to, have a mouth on.
Some users pointed to an older photo from Griner's social media account that they claimed had been handled differently by Instagram's moderation system. People began asking whether an automated system had categorized the image incorrectly. Others pushed back, pointing out that AI moderation tools often make mistakes and should not be treated as proof of anything. Still, that was enough to keep the rumors going. Social media filled with theories, speculation, and non-stop debates. Claims about hidden identities.
Right now you have 10 points, 5 rebounds. We see the Atlanta Dream as being very... Right now she's talking...
Biological traits and hormone-related topics spread rapidly online, even though many of those claims were never backed by verified evidence. What started as one viral clip had turned into a much wider conversation. Fans, commentators, and media personalities all weighed in with different opinions. Some questioned how athletic differences should be viewed in professional sports, while others argued that internet speculation had gone way too far.
About holding.
The discussion became less about one player and more about the larger questions surrounding fairness, biology, and competition. Everything had started with what looked like an ordinary foul call. Standing 6'9", Griner reacted with obvious frustration after the whistle. Cameras caught every expression, and within moments the clip was everywhere. Supporters and critics immediately began analyzing every second of the video. The words many viewers believed they heard became the center of attention. Some insisted the clip was crystal clear, while others argued it was impossible to know exactly what was said from the available footage. Even so, millions of people replayed the video again and again, searching for answers. Memes spread across the internet, podcasts dedicated full episodes to the controversy, and comedians turned the moment into jokes almost overnight. Before long, the phrase had become both a meme and a major online talking point. Some people praised Griner's confidence and dismissed the entire situation as overblown. Others remained skeptical and continued asking questions. One thing was impossible to ignore. The debate had taken on a life of its own. Behind all the noise is a much bigger conversation that continues in sports today.
Guys,
very important questions there, I'm sure, for Brittney.
Human biology is complex, and athletes can naturally have very different physical traits. Experts have noted that some people naturally have higher testosterone levels or other biological differences, while sports organizations have developed eligibility rules that vary from league to league. When it comes to Brittney Griner, however, there has been no verified public evidence that supports many of the rumors spreading online. Much of the discussion has been driven by speculation rather than confirmed fact.
Confident in her abilities. But There's also a little delusion.
Even so, the viral clip, the endless reactions, and the constant online debate have kept people talking, with questions continuing to circulate long after the game ended. Then another topic suddenly returned to the spotlight. An older Instagram video featuring Brittney Griner began making the rounds online once again. In the clip, Griner appeared shirtless, and many users pointed out that the post had reportedly remained visible for years without being blurred or flagged by Instagram's automated system. That detail immediately caught people's attention. Some online users claimed the platform's AI may have categorized the image differently than they expected.
Like the confidence, BG, though. I don't know if that's gonna happen. It's not a...
Others quickly responded that automated moderation systems make mistakes all the time, and that AI decisions should never be treated as proof of anything. Even so, the discussion spread fast and added even more fuel to an already heated debate. The conversation soon expanded beyond one social media post. People started discussing how sports leagues balance competitive fairness, privacy, and inclusion. Many pointed out that professional organizations have different eligibility policies depending on the sport, and that these rules can involve medical standards, hormone requirements, or other competitive guidelines. At the same time, some critics argued that current policies leave difficult questions unanswered in certain situations. Others strongly disagreed, saying it is unfair to speculate about any athlete's private medical history without verified information. As the arguments grew louder, many noticed that there had been no public statement addressing the online rumors directly. That silence became part of the story itself.
He says you'd be no better than the third best post player on the men's team.
Across social media, podcasts, and sports shows, people began asking more questions than answers. Some wondered whether the league should respond publicly, while others believed there was nothing to respond to because the speculation was built on unverified claims rather than confirmed facts. Online theories continued to multiply. Some posts suggested biological explanations, while others guessed about medical conditions or other possibilities. None of those claims were supported by verified public evidence, but that didn't stop them from spreading across timelines at lightning speed. Every new theory brought another wave of comments, reactions, and heated debates. No matter which opinion people held, one issue kept coming up again and again: trust in the competition.
I'm just going to use that to fuel this. I mean, I'm better, but and I know that
fans want to believe that every athlete competes under the same rules and that championships are earned fairly. Others argue just as strongly that fairness also means avoiding assumptions about someone's body or medical history without credible evidence. Those two viewpoints collided non-stop across the internet. For Brittney Griner, public controversy is nothing new. Over the years, her career has included unforgettable achievements, intense criticism, and global headlines. Her detention in Russia, the prisoner exchange that brought her home, and her return to professional basketball placed her at the center of worldwide attention. Because of that history, almost everything involving Griner now attracts enormous public interest. As this latest debate continued, people remained sharply divided. Some demanded greater transparency from sports organizations and called for clearer explanations of league policies. Others warned that pushing for private medical information could cross ethical lines and invade an athlete's personal privacy. The disagreement only became more intense with each passing day. The conversation didn't stop there. Older comments and interviews were pulled back into the spotlight as people revisited previous statements about the WNBA's popularity. Some critics compared those remarks with the league's recent surge in attention, pointing to record television ratings, packed arenas, major sponsorships, and the arrival of rookie star Caitlin Clark as signs that the league has entered a completely different era. Another debate also resurfaced. Griner previously commented on the attention surrounding Clark and suggested that race has been part of the public conversation surrounding the league. Those remarks sparked strong reactions from every direction. Some agreed that race and media coverage deserve serious discussion, while others believed Clark's popularity is mainly driven by her performances and the excitement she has brought to the sport. Either way, the arguments continue, and the discussion shows no signs of slowing down. For many people, Griner's comments became about much more than one game. They sparked wider conversations about recognition, race, competition, and where fan loyalty is headed. Supporters and critics each saw something different, and the debate quickly grew far beyond basketball itself. The truth is, sports have always been filled with rivalries and emotional moments. Michael Jordan dealt with physical defenses designed to slow him down. Serena Williams faced years of intense scrutiny while building one of the greatest careers in tennis history. Whenever an athlete reaches another level, strong reactions usually follow. Caitlin Clark's rapid rise has created that same kind of attention, bringing both admiration and criticism everywhere she goes. Because of that, some viewers felt Griner's response reflected the pressure of sharing the spotlight in a league that is changing fast. Others believe people were reading far too much into a heated moment during a competitive game. Either way, the discussion refused to fade away. Professional athletes compete in loud, emotional environments all the time. Fans cheer, boo, chant, and try to throw opponents off their game. That's part of sports at the highest level. Some commentators argued that a noisy crowd is simply evidence that people care enough to show up, buy tickets, and create an unforgettable atmosphere. Others pushed back, saying there is a difference between passionate support and behavior that crosses the line. That disagreement became another major topic online, with fans arguing over where that line should be drawn. Once again, opinions were split right down the middle. Away from the court, people also wondered how all the attention could affect the league moving forward. Some predicted the controversy would bring even bigger television audiences because dramatic stories attract viewers. Others worried that non-stop arguments could create public relations challenges or make sponsors more cautious. Nobody knew exactly what would happen next, but everyone seemed to have an opinion. Inside the basketball world, the debate remained just as intense. Some voices called for greater transparency from sports organizations whenever eligibility questions become major public stories. Others argued just as strongly that athletes deserve medical privacy and should not be pressured to reveal deeply personal information because of internet speculation. Those two positions continued to collide with no easy solution in sight. Many fans felt the conversation had become bigger than any one player. They believed it was now about trust in the rules, confidence in league policies, and making sure competition is viewed as fair by everyone involved. At the same time, others warned that speculation without verified evidence can unfairly damage reputations and distract from what actually happens on the court. Online, the arguments only became louder. Polls collected millions of votes, hashtags competed for attention, and every new post sparked another flood of comments. Some users defended Griner passionately, while others criticized her just as strongly. Memes spread across social media, reaction videos piled up, and every major sports page seemed to join the conversation. Through it all, many people noticed that the league had made very few public comments about the viral debate. That silence became a story of its own. Some believed the league was carefully avoiding unnecessary attention while facts were limited. Others interpreted the lack of public response in completely different ways. Without official clarification, speculation continued to fill the gap, and the internet kept running with every new rumor. The phrase that went viral remained at the center of countless discussions. Some people believed it was being misunderstood, while others viewed it as something much more significant. News outlets, podcasts, and social media personalities all covered the story from different angles, with reactions ranging from thoughtful analysis to attention grabbing. Headlines designed to spark even more clicks. Reports and online commentary also suggested league officials were closely monitoring the public response and preparing for difficult questions from media and fans. Whether or not every rumor was accurate, one thing was clear: the situation had grown into a major talking point. The broader challenge remained the same. How can professional sports continue balancing competitive fairness, athlete privacy, and inclusive policies while public debates grow louder than ever? Questions like these continued hanging over the conversation, with many fans wondering how leagues should balance fairness, privacy, and public trust. No matter where people stood, it was clear that the debate had grown much bigger than one viral moment. Brands and sponsors were also watching closely. Some companies tend to avoid public controversies altogether, while others see major news stories as opportunities to connect with huge audiences. When a topic dominates headlines, every public statement, marketing decision, and social media post is carefully considered. That's simply how today's sports business works. Behind the scenes, plenty of opinions were circulating as well. Some supporters of Griner said they had never seen anything unusual and believed the online rumors were based on speculation rather than facts. Others said the league should communicate more clearly whenever major public questions arise. No matter the viewpoint, everyone seemed to agree that the conversation had become impossible to ignore. The debate also raised a larger issue about transparency in professional sports. Some fans argued that leagues should clearly explain how eligibility rules are applied, so there is less room for rumors and confusion. Others responded that athletes deserve the same medical privacy as anyone else and should not be expected to answer internet speculation. Those competing ideas kept the discussion going day after day, as emotions continued continued running high, attention spread to players across the league. Even Caitlin Clark, despite not being the focus of the rumors, found herself pulled into countless online discussions. Her record-breaking popularity, sold-out arenas, and constant media coverage made her a regular topic whenever people debated the future of the WNBA. Throughout all the noise, Clark largely kept the focus on basketball. Publicly, she has consistently emphasized the game itself rather than online drama. That approach earned praise from many fans who wanted the conversation to return to what happens on the court instead of endless arguments across social media. Even so, the online debate continued to grow louder. At the end of the day, this story has become about much more than one clip or one headline. It has sparked conversations about fairness, inclusion, privacy, public perception, and the challenges sports leagues face in the social media era. Whether people agree or disagree, the discussion has shown just how quickly one viral moment can grow into a worldwide debate. If you've made it this far, then you already know the story goes much deeper than a few seconds of video. As new conversations continue around fairness, transparency, and the future of professional sports, fans will keep asking difficult questions and looking for clear answers. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, leave a like, and share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your opinion on how sports leagues should balance competitive fairness, athlete privacy, and public trust as these conversations continue to evolve. Every perspective adds something to the discussion, and respectful debate helps everyone better understand these complicated issues.